The false shepherds, they many times speak of context, 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 and we have discussed this, all of this in the previous sessions. So they speak of context, and then very strategically they inject some demonic doctrine. So I'm going to show you on the slide over here two statements. These statements were spoken by the false teacher in a video where the person is explaining, he's explaining the aspect of not kindling a fire in any of our dwellings on Yom Shabbat. So while explaining all that, very swiftly, very strategically, he's saying two things. Now see the screen. Does our Creator sin? This is the first question that the person asks. Does our Creator sin? Then he says, is he our example? And then answering the second question with an affirmative, that is with a yes, which indirectly also means that the yes is also applicable to the first question. Now when a person says, does our Creator sin? We know that the Creator has never sinned, ever. But this person here wants to teach that the Creator has sinned, which is shocking. But we should not be shocked because they are Satanic ministers. So when they say that does our Creator sin, he's not saying a yes to that question, but then he's asking a second question which is connected to the first question. And the second question is he our example? Now we are sinners. So what he says, he says a yes to the second question, which also, wherein the yes also implies a yes to the first question, and he is calling our Creator a sinner. These are the teachings that you find in the body, that you find false teachers teaching and people and our brothers and sisters not understanding these things. God has never ever sinned. The God of Israel, Yeshua, his only son, never ever sinned. He who knew no sin became sin for us. He never sinned, but he took our sins upon himself so that in him we could be the righteousness of God. And then there are people here who say, does our Creator sin? Is he our example? Yes, he is. And that yes is a yes also, where he's trying to indirectly say that yes also means that the Creator has sinned. Let's go to point number 4. Creating complications in understanding the gospel, the good news, which is very simple. Deliberately creating confusions when in actuality the gospel is so very simple and easy.